Hey everybody, Coach Jen here with our aerobic capacity workout of the day. This is week 8, day 3. This is the big kahuna. This is everything we've been training for. Today we are going to run a 5K. Everything we've been building up for. We've had hopefully about, 20 some good workouts building up to this point. A lot of sprinting, right? A lot of tempo work. Hopefully a lot of drills as well. So one thing we want to make sure before we do the run today, make sure you're getting a good warm up, right? Head up right now for a couple minutes, get a nice jog in, then come back and join us for some dynamic stretching and some drills before we tackle the run today. All right, so go ahead and get in a plank position or push-up position and hold this for a couple seconds. From here, you can press back into a sort of a downward dog position and hold that for a couple seconds. Think of pressing your chest to your thighs, and then come forward in this upward dog position. Dropping your shoulders down. Come back to that downward dog position for a couple breaths. And here you can start kind of stepping your heels out like you're on a mini stair stepper here. Just kind of loosen up the calves and ankles a little bit. Then go back to that upward dog position. And then transition through these two movements vertical time. Again, get a couple steps in here. You can hold that stretch or just move through it. Then come through to that upward dog. And then one more time that downward dog. Again, about 5 to 10 of each, moving through at your own pace. The next one you can do is this lizard stretch. Bring your foot up to your hand. You can put that knee on the ground or keep it up. But the focus is on this front leg and getting a good stretch in the hip and ankle here. Go ahead and switch legs. Again, it's fine if that back knee is on the ground. We want to focus on this front leg and get some good stretching in that ankle and hip. You can also focus on just drop it down. See how low into the stretch you can get. Hold for a couple breaths, and then switch legs. Same thing, just drop that chest down, open up the hips. From this position, what you can do is sit back and get a stretch in the hamstrings, and then just come forward and focus on this back hip, pressing that groin to the ground. Sit back, toe up, nice stretch in that hamstring. Come forward, come up, switch legs. Again, get a good couple pulses on each side, keeping that back straight. Come forward for a nice stretch in that hip flexor. Come back. So we're going to transition from that lizard to this hamstring stretch. Then finally, we're going to focus on the groin here. And what you're going to do is kick one leg out, sit back, come forward, sit back, come forward. This foot can be on the ground or come up. And then hold and rotate around. Another good hamstring stretch. Come back around. Rock back a couple times, about 5 to 10 each leg. Rotate around. Get a good stretch here. Then make sure you hit both sides. Go ahead and kick that right leg out. Rock back and forth a couple times. Foot can be flat or the toe can be up. You should feel a nice stretch in the groin here. Then rotate around. Get that hamstring. Come back around. Rock back and forth. Come around and hit that hamstring. Then you should be ready to get some running drills in. All right, so you got a great warm up in, you did some stretching. Now we need to do some running drills before we do our 5K run. Start with some basic hopping in place, starting with some pull drills in place, and then pulling with both legs. Turn that into falling and running. Make sure you're increasing the distance and speed on those drills so you're ready to go for a 5K run. All right, I really hope you guys enjoyed this program. Let me know how you did. Let me know if you have any questions. You can text me at the number below or just leave a comment. Have a great run, everybody.